madalya cindi, beni verdim gelecindi, yerlerinde dağlarım dere. Yangi doni doni domi doni don, yangi doni doni domi doni don. Ah madalya cindi, beni verdim gelecindi, yerlerinde dağlarım dere.
Alright. Alright, we are back in the business, and Dune Awakening beta made me wait, but we got it finally. So let's dive into the Dune, shall we? And here we are. Beta Corona Australis Tuono 16. Okay, ping. Let's see what happens. I'm like very new on this.
Approach, prisoner.
Cool temple.
Show yourself.
Old hag.
Child.
Yep, that's she's a Bene Gesserit. So this character creator, you can download the character creator freely. Oh, he looks nice. Okay. Pretty much like in a Conan Exiles. How old can you make? Okay, you can pretty old. make him a pretty old. Head details. I'm not like going to spend lots of time in a character creation, and this is interesting, but it's also like a way to use a lot of time when you actually want to just get to play. Yeah, almost random. Walnut brown, okay. Dark brown. Oh, okay, that's okay. I think the beard should be like most of the time same color than your hair. I mean, it should be like a default. Although I understand some people want to have like different kind of beard, but still. Okay, so you can change the depth of the scar, so it could be like in a surface or much deeper. So you can be a scar face in this. Toggle attire. Okay. So that's the tattoo here. Okay, character name. Dune name generator. Josh Munoz. Okay, so if you want to, you know what to do. You can like leave the advanced on. That means that it's showing you everything you can research. But if it's locked, it's like a curated until you get to the certain points of the gameplay. So keep it locked. Yes. Let's start.
Have they told you what I am?
Yes.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin.
Gladly.
Where were you born?
So this is interesting. Ixians are like cult mechanicus from the Warhammer. And if you want to be like a technologist, Caladan is House Atreides. Dialogue trait, honorable. Okay, so you can actually have a different kind of dialogue trait. Unique emote, Atreides salute. Chook. Okay, what was Chook? Which house? Kitty Prime is... Yeah, house Harkonnen. Harkonnen. Deception. Kaitan. So let's be like
A world
boring
of water.
at the start.
Homeworld of the Atreides. The Order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfaluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place?
Payon, peasant, bondsman. Let's be
Did you give bad
noble.
advice? Or make a bad deal? To be close to power is to walk the knife's edge.
That happens when you drink somebody else's coffee.
You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
You can, even if you are playing male, you can get like a Bene Gesserit teacher. And yes, Paul was teach about the ways of the voice in the book and movies. So yeah, that I'll buy that. Trooper is something you can pick up pretty early on the game, so let's not take that. I might
From
check
the
the
failed
Swordmaster.
house of Gnaz, I assume. What a waste that whole affair was.
Interesting that they are referring to House of Guinness, not all
The test
Dune
is almost
stuff
complete.
actually
Have you spoken truth?
acknowledges it as a real house.
Come here.
Yeah, boys.
Kneel.
Fetch me coffee.
Put your hand in the box.
In the box, not in the box.
I hold at your neck the Gom Jabbar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing.
Pretty interesting.
You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything
that?
depends on this. Do you understand?
Okay, interesting. What is that?
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
Spacing Guild. It's a huge ship, by the way, and it looks like a worm. Yeah, it's a launcher. Looks like a Strellout in real life. I suppose they didn't have a shield. Ouch.
You're wrong. It's just an off-world. No, not the Al-Shaheed Ahadi.
Right here.
No, Arista said he was just a dream.
Dreamer.
I agree, but she is almost Sayadina.
Interesting cave. Are these statues or dead people? I think they are dead people turned into the stone or something. Yeah, he seems to be chill. So this is tutorial basically, and we are going to play the tutorial through, if possible, now. Okay, now we can run. Follow that path. Scrap metal knife. Moisture seal. Micro sandwich fabric. Do limit reach, so you can't actually more than 1/3 drink from the plants. Crafting healing kit. Plant fiber. Harvest plant fiber. How? I just... No, I don't stab. Take the knife away. Okay. Some prompt would be like a good thing. Research that can be picked every... Ah, it's a plant fiber. It's not... These are not plant fibers. But it's some kind of bush. Like in a Conan Exiles, basically. So good thing I have been playing. Oh, yes, a bush. Apparently flowers are not plant fiber. Okay, so it's automatically equipped. Use heal kit number 2. Now I'm pretty much a mummy with the all of those bandages or something. Yep, this is definitely same than with the Conan Exiles. There's even a rope here, which you can't actually use. Funny enough. And you need to press twice. Hold forward to attach. So if you stay here hanging. Okay, so staying here doesn't actually take any stamina. You can do the Assassin's Creed walk. No, upwards. Quite strong. Apparently any landing you can walk away is a good landing, but it still looks a bit rough.
So then, you're not quite dead. Now you will know a thing that few but the Fremen have seen. For many, the last thing they saw before they were slaughtered.
Okay, what is that?
Come, let us speak of our escape. Twin comets in the sky, a rebirth from fire and death, and a Sardaukar net closing around us. Your survival heralds interesting times, Offworlder. Is this what you wish? To waste time in idle chatter? Your first lesson on Arrakis, then. Every exhalation is a waste of water. I am Xantara. My companion is Noctua. Now, shall we discuss our escape? You found them, Offworlder. They stood watch over you while you slept. When the Sardaukar began their jihad, they hounded us across the desert. I am not Fremen, Offworlder, though I have been fortunate to know them, and to share their water and their customs. Some of my people were caught out by a passing wing of Sardaukar thopters. All they could do was take refuge in the cave and be ready for the assault to come. The assault never came. The Sardaukar used ancient weapons to collapse the cave entrance. With damaged still suits and dwindling supplies, we toiled for days to free them, digging until our fingers bled, and all the while we could hear their death chants. Red the night, dusky sky, bloody death, didst thou die. An auspicious place for your rebirth, Offworlder. Whatever black fate awaited you in the Harkonnen slave pits waits for you no more. You are free from the bonds of servitude, free to pursue a new destiny, whatever that may be. A portable rocket, I surmise, based on the damage. No doubt the work of some desperate and dangerous outlaw, one with a burning hatred for the Emperor and all he represents. But there are so many fitting that description. The time for talk is over. The Mother Storm is upon us and the Sardaukar perimeter is nearly complete. We're gonna need... Their protocol is to remain aloft and kill anything that moves from above. That's where you come in. If you can slip back onto the Proteus and locate the command module, you can activate the captain's personal emergency transmitter. He's a noble. They're not allowed to let him die. Leave the rest to me. You must kill them. In other circumstances, their water would be a valuable resource. But with the Sardaukar here, we do not have time to claim them.
Okay, why are we killing them all?
In your way. Think of it as a kindness. They will not survive Arrakis for long. Yeah, take this Communinet transceiver. It's essential for planetary communication. Now go, and be quick. The Mother Storm is upon us.
Okay, back to the ship. Sunstroke. Oh.
Stick to the shadows, Offworlder. The heat of the sun is deadly to the unprepared.
Like taking from the flamer.
The guards have sealed themselves inside. Search the prisoners for a cut array. And Offworlder. The cut array is primarily a mining tool, Offworlder. You'll need it for harvesting resources. Using it to cut open ships is an added benefit.
Okay, so you are more involved in mining with this tool.
The captain's room is blocked by a pentashield. You'll need a pentashield key to pass through. See if there's another way forward.
Can't go here.
Ready your weapon, Offworlder. The guards won't hesitate. Neither should you. Parry your opponents just as their strikes will hit you. This should stagger them, giving you a window of opportunity.
Access granted.
Ouch. The electricity. Direction and dash. Left alt. Okay, so that's a dash. Ouch. Okay, so I'm only like a moment. Okay, that's interesting. Bonus to your maximum stamina.
Ranged attack can force your enemy off balance, but only a slow blade penetrates a shield.
Trying to flop.
Access granted.
Okay, lots of dead people here. Prisoners, apparently. Can we... Okay, so we can craft during the dungeoneering, basically.
That's the pentashield key. Once you equip it, you can pass through the shield. Get to the captain and activate that transmitter. I'll be there soon.
Captain Picard. Wonder if the hoppers can fly through shields.
We only need the leader. I hear I'm a wanted man.
Oi! Utland skam! I vitsjoman tukta lasto breath ada hung unvalo arsund. De dia abada.
I know. That's why I brought you here.
Yeah, they both are sportmasters.
Stitch.
Okay, he was sportmaster. Not anymore. Okay, that's a bad cut. Not lethal though, but
The Thopter will have the codes to get us through the barrier. Ever fly an ornithopter? It's simple enough. But my leg is bad and I won't be able to work the pedals. Get ready. They'll be on us as soon as we break through.
yeah, that's a lot. And of course there's a storm.
There's too many! Turn us into the storm! They won't follow.
Is it safe?
Hang on! We're going down!
Second crash. Yeah, the game starts with the 2 crashes.
Get up, Off-Worlder. I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run. The Sandworm is coming.
Oh, okay.
Run! Now!
Yeah, that's a big one.
You made it, Off-Worlder. Catch your breath. When the Thopter went down, the storm took us far off course. My leg is bad. I need to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. But fear not, Off-Worlder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on your side of the grave. That Chome technology manual you found on the shipwreck contains a series of basic survival schematics. Not as good as Fremen work, but better than nothing. Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. The Mauler outfit won't cut it out here.
That was a player. Can't damage. Okay, so I missed what to do. And I run into another player. So no PvP in this area. Granite stone. Harvest plant fiber. Make a full set of makeshift gold coating. Open research. Okay, so this is pretty much like with the Conan Exiles. And you get like set. Okay. This is not an escape from Tarkov. So pretty much like in the Conan Exiles.
The War of Assassins has left debris scattered all over this sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter and use it to make a Mauler pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands. And that is to your advantage.
Yeah, because shields are actually attracting worms. So that's a lore reason. Status UI. Shield power, suspension, heat protection 0. Research a Mauler pistol. Why is it research? Confirm. Crafting. New schematics unlocked. Research and respawn beacon. Oh, respawn beacon, yes. So in Conan Exiles it was bed where you respawn, but you need to have this beacon. Okay, that's betting. So we have a two respawn beacons.
This used to be Fremen territory, but the War of Assassins and the Sardaukar pogrom put an end to that. Now the sector is crawling with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this so-called noble war. But that's to your advantage, Offworlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you.
So that's why the player wanted to kill me. Well, I need good workout. Okay, these cuts do not make any sense, but salvage metal. I wonder where he's actually putting those. Wait, that's a granite. More metal. There's a player. Okay, what's the key for the voice chat? And there is a... Okay, proximity. Okay, how do I close? Okay. Have a big pocket. Search the binoculars. Where's the pinos? Here. Only metal. Good thing that they are automatically equipped. There's some kind of scavenger base. There's a patrol ship. Some scavengers apparently. Good thing that I have a 3D printer in my pocket or something. Okay, somebody has been building in a very wrong place. Worm is going to eat that. So, okay, how do we? Somebody is having fun. Go to the usual ability. How do Q is geek. Okay, there's a scavenger camp. These are new player buildings here. Placed in a very wrong place. Okay, that was...
It's obvious you've had some training, off-worlder. But nothing can truly prepare you for what the desert has in store. Hone your skills, and harden yourself to the violence you must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you, or kill you.
Take all. Lots of stuff here. What if I just place this wrong place? What happens? Okay, it's going to take like longer time. Cool. The skills menu. This isn't really protected place. We're having a barbecue here. Okay, I'm sheltered here. Deflection. Wow.
Without a still tent, you're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
There's some stuff over there. So there's a new player cottages here. And we need like a... lots of new stuff. Like fuel is actually something we definitely need. But this is definitely like a newbie area. Okay, technically we are all newbies, so... Okay, apparently it's not going to hurt me. Granite stone. Is that's a worm? Oh no. Run away. Skills menu. Let's see if we can see worm eating some player. That would be fun to see. Copper ore. Not too many have copper ore. Always like seem to be going into the straight to the Iron Age. Somebody's base. Blood purifier. Okay, we can use it as a shelter. And these are actually spawning pretty fast. Okay, shall we check? We are here. There's something. I suppose. Yeah, that's a water. Scavenger camp. Shall we test the climbing? Okay, that's my stamina bar. We can get up. Okay, yes. Good going. That looks interesting. There's some shadow here, so might want to make my first. Deflection and knick. Optimized hydration, field medicine. Two skill points. The way. Go to the locked shelter. Water discipline. Okay, these are still locked. Salvage fuel cells. Where can I get fuel cells? Granite stone, brittle brush, salvage metal. We can actually can't do much before I actually get my fuel. Suppose from the salvager. I need more ammo, by the way. Ouch. Didn't work so well. Heal kit, white darts. That's some kind of. So, okay, somebody has been here and not much loot. Feels a lot like Conan Exile.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Okay, what I do? Fuel cells.
I got hold of a working buggy. Don't know how much longer it'll hold together, but while it does, we can use it to pick up some of the bigger pieces out in the sands. We'll take it all back to Solgren's cave and stash anything we think we can use there. Then we can cut it up at our leisure.
Sector
away
weather
from the
alert.
sun
A large
and
sandstorm
worms.
is approaching.
Okay, so Solkring's cave has a buggy. EMF generator. Micro sandwich. So you can get like loot boxes from the or loot treasure chests from the caves. That was all like a heal kit. Okay, so sandstorm. Let's craft something like ammunition for it. Research.
Sector weather
4
alert. A large
points, but
sandstorm is approaching.
journey shelter and shields. Shelter and shields. Salvage fuel cells. That's not full yet. I think I found like a fuel cells from somewhere. Okay, that's a sandstone there. Salvage metal. Okay, the sand is blowing here as well. Too bad because it's pretty realistic actually. The desert sand is pretty fine. I wonder how long they are lasting. Is that like a worm or something? Yeah, looks like it. Or it's a storm. Yeah, it's storm. And you can't see the map during the storm either. Valley hole. Fuel cell is over here. And I marked it 100 meters that way. Okay. That's our cue. Ah, that's a player. Okay. Greetings. He's a bit creepy. Okay, more fuel cells. This is actually pretty good that you can see what you have found. You don't need any kind of modification. And you can see what you can find from these places. Okay, he's having fun over there. What kind of loot? So let's get going. There's other... Oh, okay. Other bandits and... Okay, so you can find the fuel cells. I'll take the salvage metal here. Basic construction kit. Sometimes the beam doesn't connect as well as you would hope. And you can't like point straight up. Is low stamina. I'm going to drop. Yep. Ouch. Okay, now it doesn't let me like scan this. So. Fine. Research a basic construction kit. Finally. So now you can do the basic base. Alright. Valley hole. I want to place it close where I can get like a water and whatever. Everyone seems to be growing or rather placing their first base here. Oh no, so I need water. Water and fast. We can rest here and continue climbing. And you can climb up pretty well, much like in a Conan Exiles. It is like a slightly funny way to climb. Okay, so you can stand here. Nice. We are not dying yet. Yeah, slight jank and maybe some slight lag also. Now we are in a bridge, and I think there was some water here. If I remember correctly, no, it's down there. Okay, that's a big guy who loot. The dew plant. Good thing his bones are made of titanium. Just need the water. Oh well. Let's go to the next possible place. so you had like a some small grace period, and then you need to like work with the 1/3 of the. Okay, that's a big ship. About the size of the moon or something. And that's a patrol ship. Okay. 100 meters and then we can actually drink. Apparently you can spend a bit time with the zero drinks, but alright. There's the water behind me. Here, I can see the plants. Okay, now we are not dying immediately. Let's continue exploring. Next scavenger camp. Small jankiness here, but and I don't know what that is, but it's far away, or reasonably far. 100 meters that way. Scavenger camp. What's this? Sub-5 console. Everyone has these tiny cottages. Crafting construction tool. Number 7. Construct or interact with the sub-5 console. Or interact. So I can use somebody else's sub-5 console to.
There's someone here.
Backpack full, okay. I'm full. So now I can actually start building my base. Still would like to find the water, like from here. Backpack full, okay. There's some water. That looks interesting. And there's a cave with some kind of stuff inside. Apparently you cannot have only like 3 bases, so you should like break your. You feel parched. The sub-5 console. Too close a no building zone. Okay, so this is a no building zone. So that's why they are like in a neighborhood here, because you can't actually build. any very decent place. So you could actually build here. Let's drop something so we can get like a currency, sandwiches, and some plant fiber is always okay, but not that much, really. You can't actually block things or claim resource areas. Apparently. Too close to a no building zone. Yep. Change set.
Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-fief. More of a sub-fief. But it's enough for now. Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
Okay, so I can change favorites. Okay. Fabricate linear storage. How about the floor? Small storage container. Foundation. Okay, where's the worm? Okay. Works pretty well. Can we... Okay, yes we can. No, we can't. Can we... We should be able to pick this up, but I don't know how. Also... Yummy. Too close. Perfect. Okay. Repair build them. Okay. No power. I would like to pick this up. There should be like a some option to move this. Set as respawn location. That's great. Construct walls and construct the door. Okay, we need to make haste. I want to move this something. Okay, it's not that important, but should be able to. Big. Okay, so pick up buildable. Okay, so you can change the option with the right mouse button. Do you rotate? Left alt. Okay, let's make the walls. That's going to be like slightly easier. I suppose I'm going to get hang of this. Left alt. Okay. No, change set. No. Guides are coming slightly slower than I would hope. Okay. Baby's first Minecraft house, basically. And I was kind of out of juice. You feel hydrated. And this is something I accidentally placed. Which is okay, I think. So can we fix this? But you need to like press the Alt button here. And you don't lose anything with this, so apparently it's a good idea. Yeah, thanks for following. Let's game. There's a 2 rooftop and floor. I think this is a floor. And we are standing on the rooftop. Okay. Hey man, team plenty about your streams. Let's stream together some of the times. Kindly DM at Discord. Amelia. Okay. You can send me a business email to the business email. You can find it from the Twitch. Okay. So now we have a 2-floor build. And I want to like get something done here. Sub thief console and you powered generator. Blocked by under the object. Ah, we need more space. This needs a lot more space. So this kind of mini. Or do we get? Okay, so we can actually place it here. Okay. Let's manage. Enable access level owner public. Okay. I don't know why you would like want to put anyone to deal with your. So we need fuel cells in backpack. Deposit 60. Okay, now it's shielded. Oh, I see. So that's something you should actually place first. Right. I'm dying, but dueling beach. Yeah, the sub-thief console is shielding me. So apparently this set is Quam set. Now we need more. Yep. Back to the hunting. Bandits, codex, up, download. My darts. Actually, we could do some storage boxes as well. We can actually do a storage box. That's exactly the first thing I usually like to make. Is this blocking away? It's blocking slightly away. Okay.
The sub-thief console comes with an automatic shield system that will keep your base safe from the sandstorms. Just keep the generator fueled, or the storms will tear at your walls. And it goes without saying, don't build on open sand. Seal your base, Offworlder. Maintain good water discipline, and it will keep you alive. You've done well licking flowers and sucking sap, but you need a consistent source of water. And the best source out here is blood. Extract it, store it, refine it, and drink it. Raw if you're really desperate. And don't mind throwing up. Actually, don't drink it. Unless you really have to.
Okay. Right. Gotcha. Okay, there's a granite nearby, so we can get our stuff started. What's the... Okay, so you need only like a granite for these. I suppose anyone can just walk in if I don't have a door, so... Let's store fuel here. No vanities here, but... Subfief console premises are managed. Okay, gotcha. Not much of anything currently. And this is like a hanging on the air. I suppose it will last, and it's enough on the rocks, so worm won't eat it. Apparently. Scavenging camp is north. We were kind of murdering lots of people in a Conan Exile as well, so that's a Conan, so how do I get out of here? Okay. Good efficiency. Okay, nice. Big all. there's some interesting base over there. So it's actually a skill to make like builds that do not like resemble Borg cubes. If you know what I mean. Okay, so okay, what was that? I would like to have like an internal stairs here. Okay, now we get more. Huh. Inclines. And there's a generator on top of the stairs. Okay, so we can get past the generators. Not the best. Can we move it? Ah, we can actually move it somewhere. It's actually very handy that you can move your items around. Hall of Ramp. Now the whole set has opened. Okay, you shouldn't like click many times because then you are going to remove something that you don't want. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, yeah, like that. I have a holes in my house. So there's going to be like a new... More hard rock. Although there's a rock nearby, so this is like a breeze. Then again, it wasn't like really hard even in Conan Exiles. You'll find plenty of mats. It's just that higher tier materials need to lots of journeying around. And apparently in this game it's also like the thing. Apparently you can make pretty rooftop. It's a floor. All right. Structural. So triangle foundations are pretty tricky to use, but it is possible. Also, I need to drink soon. Ladder. Okay, so you can traverse vertically. Safety first. Hit railings. Inclined railing. Okay. Half incline. Center column. Wonder if we need to like place a foundation here. Insufficient stability. Maybe make a garage here or something. Or guest room. Okay, so now I need more granite. Again. Drink, okay. The startup area is slightly small. So that's definitely something that's slightly sad. Even if we all players start at the same time, I wouldn't want to run to other players like immediately. And I can't make. Okay, I can't make further. I can actually, at some point, I can claim a bigger fief, but so far we need to like be able to build the inside of this box, which is like very badly placed, but that's how it is. Okay. can make more. I can make the building go this way. Very dramatic music. Okay, now we need more rocks. 3 rocks. And this base is already like spawned in, so for a PvP server, this would be like a pretty bad start, basically. But luckily, it's not the case. Okay, so we definitely need like a more of everything. Okay, very fast spawning rocks, which is no matter bad idea. Good that I don't need to like trek a long way to get like a proper granite. So it's like a fast game loop at the start, and that's okay. Because when you start to venture forth, like over those dunes, it's like going to be like a slightly interesting and slightly scary, because there's like these worms around. Okay, now this looks a bit more livable. White door. Passageway. just. So I was thinking of storing the fuel here. Okay, it's no, I drop it. Okay, now everyone knows where my money is. Okay. I don't think they can get inside that easily. Do we have any options for the auto close? Disable the. This, we can actually do something else here as well, not just walls. I was thinking. Do I have any setups for the door? How did I get to the? Okay, Aris changed set. Suspensor, lamp, wall light, salvage metal. Can we place this thing? Okay, so it's vertical light. Basically here. Like that. Floor light. Okay, nice. And we don't have any decorations yet. Research basic exsanguination kit, craft a blood extractors, craft a small blood sac. Okay, that sounds good. Or well, it's not, but I think that journeys are actually good invention. We have a, and you can actually color them. without doing any dice. In Conan Exiles you had to like make lots of dice, and it was just slightly a core. So my helmet is actually hidden, so. Okay, so you can paint them, but craft a blood extractor. Salvage metal and salvage metal. Do we need locating skill scavengers, improved blood extractor? Okay, so and now I need to like extract blood. And now it's the first time I actually need to like reach my gear. Maybe I need to do something for this door, so it's not always opening. I mean, somebody could like, what? Start running my base without asking. In theory, I don't know. Haven't actually checked how the permissions work, so it might be impossible. But in theory. Stuff happened in Star Citizen where somebody had like escaped inside, run into your ship while the crew was going in. Yeah, that's great. Very 70s style. But now we need to like kill people and take their blood. That works out well. Okay. There's a blood. Yep. Use schematics. Yeah, thanks for following. So let's place the blood extractor here. Slightly morbid, but that's how it is. I need research. So we go into research. Blood purifier. I wonder. Where's the blood purifier? I haven't put points to the skills yet. Filtration system. Placed with the construction to primary source research menu. Okay. So it should be here. Change set. Here it is.
You're probably feeling it by now, Off-Worlder. Spice. It's everywhere on Arrakis. The air, the sand, the blood. It prolongs life, expands consciousness, and triggers some very vivid dreams.
Okay. Kids don't do drugs. Okay, that was interesting. Spiced Dream. On awakening, you are protected from harm for short time. Move to continue your journey. Okay, interesting. You know what? First the General Eagle. Journey introduced. This is slightly clunky system. Laser balls. I don't have anything. I suppose I'm sleeping on the floor. But okay, so this forces you to go through the this journey piece by piece. You learn the game in and out. So not bad, not bad. So we need to change that, but yep, can do that later. Anyhow, let's quit the game. And I'm signing off. It's pretty late here, but here's my schedule. So we are currently it's 2 a.m. local time Saturday. So we are going to play Dune Awakening on Saturday, but I'm going to continue Atomfall and Stalker 2. They are both in the end game. Probably continue Sunday day as well. So let's see, but it's promising. It feels a lot like Conan Exiles at the Dune, at the sci-fi settings. Slightly janky, but nothing I haven't accustomed in Conan. So let's see what happens. I mean, we kind of took some duels with the players already. So let's see what we can do. But yeah, I'm betting that there will be like a huge fights in wrecks that allow PvP. But yeah, PvP is not allowed, so no problems at this stage at least. But anyway, hey, my name is Peli-Rami. I teach software development and game development as my day job, and then in the evenings I play games to show you. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please like and maybe even subscribe. Likes are hugely appreciated. Anyway,